Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, February 5th, 2018. Thank you so much for joining us this week. Welcome to the month of February. Let us get started. All right, Friends of Mozilla for this week. Big thanks to Dylan Stokes, Bogdan, Zangi, Vivek, and Tim for their code contributions to support the theming API, making visual customization of Firefox that much better for people who write extensions. Thank you much. All right, let's take a look at our schedule for this week. We have the Web Extensions API's Triage, which is tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's in the ACE video room. We've got an add-on Good First Bugs Triage at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Time, and that is also in the ACE video room. If you're curious about what those are and how to get involved, or propose an extension for Triage, you can click the links on the wiki for more information. On Tuesday and Wednesday, and no other day this week, but we actually have the Homebrew Website Club meetup, and the Homebrew Website Club meetup is a gathering of people who build and host their own websites outside of the content silos that dominate our modern web. So if you are someone who builds and hosts your own site using independent and web standard technologies, this is the meetup for you. It's sort of broken up into two parts. There's a quiet writing hour for you to get a little work done on your website, and then a little indie web meetup where people show demos, hack on things together, and just generally meet other people who are similarly minded. It's happening in Baltimore on Tuesday, and London and San Francisco, it looks like, on Wednesday. So if you are interested, you should check out lots more information, which is in the wiki. And next week, we have a monthly speaker series, this week featuring a book signing in San Francisco, and that is with Finding Digital Equilibrium with Manoj Zomarodi, and that is going to be in the San Francisco office and streamed live on Air Mozilla, and appears also it's live streamed on YouTube. And that's available 10 a.m. Pacific Time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Universal Time. Manoj is a journalist and podcaster covering technology and its impact on society, consults with neuroscientists and cognitive psychologists about the possibilities of mind wandering, what our brains do when we're doing nothing at all, and how we can justify our boredom as creativity. Maybe not justify, but find a link. If you'd like to find out a lot more about that, it seems pretty interesting. Maria Popova is going to be hosting that event, and like I said, it's in San Francisco. You can catch it live, watch it later if you are not time zone available, and we hope you check it out. And with that, I think that's all of our scheduled events. So we have some speakers this week, and our first speaker is Sarah Oh, who's going to be talking about Mozilla's public database of research on misinformation. Hi, Sarah. Are you with us today? Do we have Sarah on the call and she's muted, or if not, we can always come back around if we get that sorted out. All right, Sarah, if you are with us, hopefully we can get the AV stuff sorted out, and you can join us in a moment. But until then, we have Michael Van Cleek in Portland giving us the Weekly Minute.
Thanks, Bach. Hi, everybody. It's the Weekly Minute, where I bring you weekly updates from IT on the things that we're doing to support and empower all of Mozilla in our mission to keep the web a global public resource, open and accessible to all. Notice, we want to empower you, so if you've got some ideas and you want to discuss tech with us, give us a call. Couple things this week. In last week's TLDR, you got an email. End User Services announced the launch of Outpost. Notice the capital T. It's a program designed to improve IT support for our remotees. The team will initially focus on remote team onboarding, security awareness, and hardware support, and will offer expanded coverage for Eastern North America and European time zones. Outpost, with the capital T, is based in Toronto, which is a little more world-friendly, pan-friendly Mozilla time zone than California. So see the TLDR for more info, or reach the service desk at the link provided there. Secondly, the NetOps team, along with our workplace resources and some contractors, a lot of people, were here in Portland all week winning the Super Bowl of Moz PDX this last weekend, as they brought the next phase of the Portland office, the new Portland office space online. 36 new workstations opened up here today, fully connected. Congrats to our champions, soaring like eagles here in Portland. And finally, as part of Mozilla's Trust and Safety Initiative, LDAP servers are being removed from Moz Spaces. This means that the authentication required for wireless, specifically for the Mozilla SSID, is going to be migrating away from LDAP to certificate-based authentication, and action will be required to stay online on the Mozilla SSID in Moz Spaces. You'll receive an email with instructions as this improvement comes to your location. If you use the Mozilla Guest SSID, no change needed. For your device to receive a certificate for authentication, our new onboarding process must be completed, and the email will have details. So contact the service desk if you have any questions. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Michael. And next up, we have Ben Francis with the 2018 return of the Emerging Technologies Weekly Headlines. Hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm very excited to tell you that tomorrow morning, Pacific time, the Mozilla IoT team will be launching the new version of our experimental Things Gateway software. Now, you can use this software to build your own Web of Things gateway with a Raspberry Pi, so you can directly monitor and control your home over the web without a middleman. The latest version has a rules engine for setting if this then that style rules for how the things interact with each other, a floor plan view so you can lay out devices on a map of your home, some early experimental voice control, and support for lots of new types of things. There's also a new add-on system so you can add support for new protocols and devices, and there's a way to authorize third-party applications to access your gateway. So look out on the Mozilla blog for that announcement tomorrow morning, and Mozilla Hacks will have a hands-on how-to guide, and come and hang out with us in the IoT channel on IRC. There's also a new Mozilla IoT category on Discourse where you can ask questions, and we have a shiny new Mozilla IoT Twitter account for you to follow. So happy hacking.
Very cool. Congratulations to the team. I see Sarah has joined us on the call. I'm going to quickly finish up, have Asa come up and give the Firefox roadmap update, and then we will circle back. Hello, Asa.
Thank you, Poch. Quick update today. Firefox 5801 is our current shipping release. 59 is in the beta channel. We're on our 6th beta with, I think, the 7th beta scheduled to ship tomorrow. We've taken about 20 uplifts in the last week. I think it was actually 18 uplifts, and 2 of those were Android uplifts. We took a fix for links and text selection and Outlook web access not working. That was uplifted because it's pretty major web breakage. We took an update to the HSTS preload list and a bug fix for a Linux font issue. Firefox 60 is in the nightly channel and scheduled to hit release on May 8th. In the last week, nightly channel has seen about 430 bugs resolved, including a bug where session restore would sometimes fail. That one had a lot of duplicates and votes. The users can now find recently pocketed items in their highlights in the new tab page, which is a really cool addition to new tab screen. Parallel painting, which is a prerequisite for off-the-main thread painting, has been enabled on Mac, and HTTPS is marked as insecure in private browsing mode. Some exciting security changes going on there, and that's it for the Firefox update this week. Thanks, y'all.
Thanks, Asa. All right, and we have Sarah on the call. Hello, Sarah. You're going to talk to us about our directory of and database of misinformation research. Hi.
Oh, I think you may be muted still. May just need to unmute a microphone somewhere.
Oh, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh, now we can. Hello.
Oh, great. Sorry about that. Thank you so much. I'm Sarah Oh, a research consultant at Mozilla Foundation, supporting the Mozilla Information Trust Initiative. As some of you may know, the foundation is supporting projects to think about how to keep the internet credible and healthy, and this includes understanding and responding to what we're referring to as information pollution. This includes everything from fake news to conspiracy theories and rumors. Excited to share today that we've published the first iteration of this public database, which you can see, which is aimed to make the mountains of research on the topic that are coming out now and has been coming out the last few months a little bit more accessible and actionable for developers and researchers making new tools and publishing new studies. So this includes visual bibliographies. You can see this is the all articles view. If you look on the left-hand side, there are tabs that are curated by different questions. We'll be adding new ones later this week. The idea is that the new insights that are coming out are a little bit more accessible and digestible for those of us who are excited to take this knowledge and go away and build tools that everyone can use to support information integrity projects. So you can learn more on the Mozilla Open Innovation Medium page. Feel free to share this resource with any developers, researchers, or educators in the communities that you're a part of. Thank you so much.
Very cool. Thank you very much, Sarah. And I'm going to refresh the wiki just to see if anyone hopped on the schedule. And they did not, but I do see that we have 2 new hire introductions, both in the San Francisco office. So we'll send it over to San Francisco and have them do those intros.
Hello, everyone. I'm Matt Coyden, and I'm very happy to announce that Grace Powers, this is Grace, has joined us today. This is her first day, and she'll be our new office and culture manager. So for those of you who previously worked with Jamie Perry, Jamie is off on a new New York adventure, but we were very pleased and lucky to have Grace joining us, and you'll be hearing from her as part of the Pocket team. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Looking forward to working with you all.
Hey everyone, I'm Sushil. I'm the engineering manager on Focus and Firefox TV. Really happy to have great news that Emily Kager is joining Mozilla full-time today. She was an intern last year, and then she did student work up until last week. But today is her first day as a part of the family, so we're super excited. Yeah, it's a great day. So she's probably going to be working definitely on Focus stuff, and possibly, yeah, actually, she's going to be working on GeckoView stuff too. So GeckoView is a big theme for us this year. So, want to say anything or?
Sure. I had a great summer interning, and I was convinced to come back, and I'm really excited, and you've probably seen me around like the last 8 months, but excited to be here full time.
And with that, we are all wrapped up with everything we have in the project meeting this week. So I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their week, and they get out there and keep on rocking the free web. See ya.